for some kind of a smoke execute towards the B site. That's generally what you see from here, right? So they've got something going on.
It's going towards A connector? I think that's an A connector smoke.
Let's see where this goes.
That is a 6 smoke. No, that's actually going to land. Okay. Front APC. That's an interesting smoke. I don't know if you've seen that one before. I have not.
So that's generally that your little mid A to B fake, right? Made famous by what is now SK. That's the first time I saw it was Zeus's teams, but they don't double it down with anybody at the bottom of mid, right? So they try to go for the 4-man play into the B site, and it's going to get locked down at first. But Flusha and Crims are able to take 2, and suddenly it's a 3v3. Flusha with a headshot drop down from him, looking for more here as Shox is spotted on the runway. And a man still boosted high here. Kenny S up close, hits the no-scope though. Crims goes down, and it's G2 with a man advantage.
Yes, he's going to deal more damage. It's low HP. JW will have no problems dispatching of him. Apex thinking about rotating, but he is the lone player in A, kind of like an anchor, but he is going to slowly work in towards connector. Needs to deal with JW first, who's making a hell of a lot of noise, keeping G2 honest towards B, as well as keeping Apex at least entertained. Thinking leaving A is JW finds body pushing in to deal with him, and JW's got 2 for his troubles. Noise willingly. So that's the call as Olaf gonna notice the smoke reblooms towards Platy. He's just gonna sit and wait while Shox can do the exact same behind the smoke. Well, they're gonna line up a little bit. I think Crims lined up a smoke of his own. Yeah, he is lining up something, as they are just not only holding for any long A/A aggression, they're also lining up some utility. As Fnatic get 2 down drop, 1 player plat, and Olaf's got the flick. So that may be what prompts Fnatic to go.
Great flick shot from Olaf. Hits the head as well. Style points added to the pool. As Kenny S is going to try to respond back with an op of his own. Terrorists, however, have flashed him effectively, and he tries to fall to the site. That's an M4 in the hands of JW, and suddenly Fnatic become that much more threatening. The smoke grenades are going to fade, but there's still so much time left to play. So no worries for Fnatic at the time being. But what do? They've got the bomb sitting outside the A site. They've got that M4 towards B. They could try to pinch between connector and long and take G2 off of the A site. Their options are open, but the time's starting to tick, and that's going to work against them.
Apex, the auto shotty, going to be playing close stables towards corner. As Flusha thinking about coming around, but JW gets his second towards the B site. Apex with the auto, going to miss the first couple, which actually, interestingly enough, rotate and are allowed to get a frag apiece.
Yep.
So it worked out for Fnatic, surprisingly, where you think if G2 throws smokes and mollies and go for an execution towards A, there's no way the shotguns are having close to any impact unless they catch a G2 player pushing towards them. Instead, they both get a frag. The auto gets carried onto Crims. The op out on Olaf. And it looks like it is going to be Shox just told to go on a solo mission towards Plat. 1 player will be behind him, but quite staggered and push back his body. As Shox is just sent out. He said go hunting. You have a free season. And he's going to get the opener up on the flush. He's looking for some more. Shox, really the 1-man army, gets 2 entries. But he won't check his right.
Making a Fnatic, and it leaves them with a decent enough buy in the sense that they have the umps, arguably little rifles, full utility, but no kits, no op, and this hasn't been enough to stop G2 yet, so why would it stop them now? Maybe if G2 force this fight on the B site, then Fnatic are able to just hold things back. It's Shoxy leading the charge and trying to replicate that 1 round. He's got a man just next to him, though, and so many flashbangs. JW with the opening frag, Shox peeks wide, and he takes 1 as NBK does the same. It's through the smoke, his second. So there's Crims, but he too toppled. It is just down to Olaf.
And a big thing that's missing from this buy from Fnatic, just solely in the